This man will use his fist against your sternum to make you submit. He'll grab your trachea, he'll disarm a gun and chop you, kicking you to the ground. This is Grandmaster Fred Villari. He's the founder of Shaolin Kempo. Let's get into it. Look at the Polaroids this guy has going on. He's strangling you. He's tiger clawing. First of all, take a look at the fact that they have no mats. They went to some dance hall. You got a young lady sitting Indian style with her legs crossed. You got a bunch of what? NPCs in the background. This is insane. Now, are you a black belt or are you a yellow belt? What's the deal? Why are your hands wrapped?
Could you defend against a knife from the ground?
Starts it off with a bang. Put your arms out wide and ask the audience, could you defend a knife on the ground?
Could you defend against a club?
He's asking the question, right? And then he's immediately directing you of what to say. He's like, yes, yes, yes to that one. No to that one, yes. So I'm gonna take a ballpark swing here. He's either from New York, which is awesome because I love the New York accent. Pre-Kardashians is what I say. I remember in high school, all the girls all of a sudden talk like they were from Calabasas. And I was always going, hey, you're not from Calabasas, you're from New York City, act like it. But the internet has created this homogenous accent where everyone sounds the same. So I think it's important to have that little bit of that swag to your vocal cord. Now he has a New York accent, but the New York accent and the Chicago accent can sometimes get very muddy. So I'm gonna say he's from New York, but it could be Chicago. I mean, just rub your bald spot in his face, everyone's tapping out. I'm instantly tapping out, I'm crying if you rub that thing on me. Rub. Look at the socks. Look at the Michael Jackson socks on this man.
You use your feet. Remember I taught you today your feet? Okay, hold me in the guard as tight as you want, Bob. Get it? Who's got long?
The Uke's name is Bob. Of course it's Bob.
He's got me in the guard. He's choking me. It hurts.
How is he choking you with his legs around your hips?
Just bring your foot up and leave this down on his pancreas.
This is real life. This is life right now.
Watch. God, I won't do it. It's over. Now put your hands
It's
up.
over.
Like your hands are trying to block, right? Okay, you can't block everything.
The one-liners.
And you stick your finger right up his nostril. Okay, you open his mouth like this and you tear his gums, right? And they, how do you like the God now?
Hope you guys are witnessing this genius now. Sure, he's a grandmaster. He created his own style, right? Shaolin Kempo Karate. It's a blend of Japanese, Chinese martial arts, and Western boxing. But his comedic timing is ridiculous. This guy is so funny, it's crazy. Yo, look at the girl with the green belt in the background. She has her hands over her mouth as if she's witnessing the second coming, right? She can't imagine how this guy can be such a genius and just a rare Rain Man of martial arts knowledge. So this shows me a few things, and I talked about this on this channel quite a bit, where a lot of you guys don't train martial arts, and I love that you found the channel because it kind of opens you up to what's maybe not so effective and what is effective. But a lot of people don't know any better, and then they get kind of dragged into these circumstances where they're getting brainwashed. And especially someone like this, Fred is such a charismatic guy. He's incredibly funny. And you know, you can kind of get past, oh, that technique might not work, but Fred's a funny
Go like this. Up. Bam.
They responded like that. They said, oh, he punched him in the from bottom mount position. Why didn't I think of that? So I know why he's wearing the hand wraps now. To punch Bob's he need it. He punched it, they need it. That's not a move, Fred Villari.
Now it's an ankle break.
He called it a break. So terminology is important. Symbolism in martial arts is the way that we communicate. It's like Lance language, right? An ankle break. You would call it an ankle lock, a heel hook, a toe hold. He called it an ankle break. And that typically says he don't know what he's talking about.
Put this up, boot him off. Hold his leg here.
Bump him off of you, get him off, punch him in the a few more times. As long as your hands are wrapped. What I've learned is that I need a Bob. I need a guy like that. I can say anything to him, right? I can grab his toenail and just go, I can kill him if I want, right, Bob? Yes. If you guys are enjoying the video, make sure you leave a like. It really helps the channel, and I appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me. We're gonna keep this party going. Let's check out Fred Villari, gun defense.
He's expecting you to move. Give me the wallet. So I raise this hand first. I raise this hand slowly.
The glasses are everything. The sound effect is really what takes me over the edge.
And distance you can take takedowns. In close you use hand techniques.
He's winging it right now. Fred Villari in his prime, winging it. A lot more hair on top, a lot more bravado right here.
And you use can break the trunk.
Means nothing. What he just said means nothing. Break the trunk. Vague statements. I want you to go home. Your girlfriend, your wife, your boyfriend, your husband. Say something like that. Say something arbitrary, but stand with squared shoulders and be confident. Put your hands on your hips like Fred Villari here. Break his trunk. Respect instantly.
Use your foot, the back of the heel of your foot, bring it up. Instead of kicking this way, you're gonna kick in reverse.
Don't do that. Don't heel strike someone in the head while they're on the ground. You're gonna kill them.
Good.
Two guys are gonna be coming at Fred Villari. Do they stand a chance? Come on, that's a rhetorical question. The PA system. There's too much tiger energy.
Feel the energy. You cannot panic when there's multiple attackers.
Look at the guy on the left fingers. Just please look at them for me. Do me a favor and look at them. I would have been the king in this era. If I would have went back into this era with my skill set now and my knowledge of human behavior and psychology, forget about it. I would have been Fred Velary, but with real techniques. Well, you can see Fred does have a background in Western boxing, just the way that he positions his shoulders and his legs. So you can see Fred has that in his arsenal. Doesn't mean that what he's teaching isn't ridiculous. So this is all bullshit. The left forearm drives into the guy with the blackies elbow, and it does cause a lot of tension. It's a hyperextension of the arm, but the guy in the red has an inverse arm. So when you drive into his forearm, his arm just bends. He doesn't go to his knee because the arm is meant to bend in this way. You can visualize it from watching this. And also, they're clubbing you with their free hand. You know, a fight is vicious, it's unpredictable. They're not just gonna simply heel and go down. He's tapping on himself. And the guy on the right is just bent over in an odd position, and there's no reason for that. See how he's leaning back with his chin up as well? So as the guys come forward, he's pulling back, leaving himself vulnerable to getting caught with shots. Not a good idea.
Chance to make a mistake. If I turn back this way to strike this man.
So you're gonna turn your back to two guys? You're telling the world in 1985, whatever years this is, to turn the back and expose it to the aggressor. I think he's coming from a good place, but you understand where that would probably not be a good idea.
I'm gonna get it with him, right? If I step in again, if I step in this way and I focus on him, I'm gonna get hit.
So what do you do,
So
Fred Villari?
Strike. When there's two people here, right?
Come at me.
Same technique, coming in, grabbing. If I come up with a leg to kick.
What's going on? He's like, if I come up to a leg to kick him, he's gonna grab my leg? What is it? What is this? Even people in the crowd are starting to question what's happening here. Is he making this up as he goes along?
Push me, Mark. I'm off.
Push me, Mac. Get off me, Mac. Grab his fucking throat and flip him. Get off of me. Fred Villari comes from a different era. A lot of this is just completely insane stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment below and let me know what you think of Fred Villari. What was your favorite soundbite from Fred? Maybe we'll add it to the Strangle Gang ecosystem. Make sure to check me out on Instagram at Steven Strangles, people on Twitter at Steven Strangles. I like to go back and forth with you guys there. Cop the merch at StevenWilliamsOfficial.com/shop. It's a great way to support the channel. It's like you're investing in the channel. It allows me to continue to fund the channel and keep this thing going. I also have martial arts related content on patreon.com/Steven Strangles, people. So if you want to learn actual martial arts and you're not able to come to my gym and train with me, well then you can check out the techniques on there, and it's a great way to connect. And finally, subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated for daily videos. I appreciate the continued support. I'll see you guys in the next one.
All right.